Hello, welcome to an Aquarius experience. This is for Aquarius and Cancer. This will be a connection spread. This message is for the highest good of the relationship. And it is October 2025. Aquarius and Cancer. Okay, starting out, we have the Temperance card. So for me, this could mean a couple of different things, but just on the surface, there is a need for temperament to be used, embodied, temperance. We really need to hone in on our temperament and use it for us so that it doesn't work against us. And that's just on the surface. So overall, moving forward to, I may come back to this card later. Moving forward with Aquarius. I've been getting this card a lot for Aquarius, and there is some clarity, and it looks like Aquarius is communicating this to the best that they can. And they're not holding back communication. They're really just taking whatever clarity that they're having. It's a mental clarity. It's not emotional based, and they're just moving with that. And Swords is kind of an Aquarius element. So they're feeling really confident with expressing whatever it is that they're expressing, and they're really not thinking twice about how it is communicated. They're just going and just confidently saying it as it comes out, whether it's going to be received well or not. They feel that they are in a point in their own wisdom that they can do it. They can communicate their needs, wants, and desires moving forward for themselves or in this relationship. And they're just going with it. So with that being said, their challenge is the Two of Pentacles. And their challenge is to keep things afloat. Juggling a couple of different things in the 3D. So that could be their job. It could be their relationship. It could be their home, their lifestyle. Something is a little bit rocky. Their boat is definitely rocking, and they're doing whatever they can to just keep themselves afloat. They're moving pretty quickly through the motions, and they're having a hard time keeping things stable and level and balanced. So for Cancer, we have the Three of Wands. So the Three of Wands is waiting. They're waiting for their ships to come in. They have sent them out, and now it's just a card of waiting, and then just knowing that whatever it is that they put out there, it will come forward, will return, whether the return is a profitable investment, or if the investment was just kind of consumed energy and time and wasted time and energy. That hasn't been figured out yet, but the ships have already sailed and they are in the horizon on their way back. They know something is coming back. They've put something out there, and now the only thing that they are doing now, Cancer, is just waiting for it to come back. So that being said, their challenge is the moon, their emotions, and whatever is unseen. So there may be some things on a subconscious level that they haven't dealt with or don't know that they are surfacing. But I want to say there's an ache within themselves. They haven't quite figured out. And they're having a hard time seeing beyond the veil. So there's some things hidden. And that could be hidden in the relationship, or it could be hidden within themselves. There's just this unknown, and they're having a hard time with the unknown. And it could just be what's coming back, what they're waiting for. And what they're waiting for is unknown. Like I said earlier, they don't really know if the investment is going to be a return investment, or if they're left empty-handed. Will these ships come in with treasure, or will they come in feeling a loss and returning empty-handed? Mutual energies here is the Five of Swords. So it looks like both parties here have gone through some kind, or are going through some kind of battle. And the battle is mental. And they've really kind of just been battling for themselves. And I'm not sure if this is in the relationship or individually, but both of them have gone through some mental anguish. And they had to cut some things out and really just to win, to prevail. There may have been some things that they have done wrong to get their way, but it needed to be done. So if this is a business relationship, it could be that some people had to be let go. It's that kind of energy. Some hard decisions had to be made. So if we're talking about a business, I'm not saying that we are, but if we are talking about a business or work, it's clear to me that some decisions had to be made, and they were really hard decisions. And mutually, both of you are kind of on the same page about this. Going back to the Temperance for the overall. Yeah, just kind of some balance is needed, and some balance between the good and the bad. Like I said, if it's a business, and I don't know why I keep on referring to a business, but if it is a business, in order to keep the business afloat, you know, some costs had to be eliminated. Just to keep afloat and to keep the business going. And if this is a relationship, then both of you had to cut some things out to keep the relationship afloat. If this is someone new that you are meeting, it could mean that both of you had to make some decisions in your personal life in order for this connection to keep going. Some things had to be cut out, is basically what I'm saying, in order for some kind of balance to set in. And Cancer is unsure about what is going to come of this up in the horizon, because that is still unclear. It's still unknown. And for Aquarius, in order for them to keep, you know, the boat from rocking, for the relationship to keep level and above water, there are some things that they needed to balance out on their own in the 3D, whether that is work, stability, relationships. There has to be some kind of balance that they had to do on their own to keep it afloat and keep it progressing. For the immediate future, what's to be expected for the immediate future for Aquarius and Cancer? Okay, I have the Devil card, which speaks to me of temptation, passion, attraction, codependence, substance use, maybe just adrenaline, a drive, a holding back energy, keeping the demons at bay or taming the demons that they have in the relationship or within themselves. And then we have the Two of Cups, which is coming together on a contract, but an emotional one. And then we also have the Hierophant, which is a commitment card for me. Commitment or marriage, something with a legal matter, something on paper, something tangible, an agreement even. So in the immediate future, with the appropriate amount of temperament and patience balance, and trusting the unknown. Keeping the demons on a leash and finding balance in the dependency of whatever kind of dependency there is. This relationship or this situation, connection can be quite promising. And will lead to some kind of contract of some sort. Something binding. Okay, that's all that I have for you. And I hope that this has been helpful. Until next time, thank you.